Okay, so now we're active on YouTube. Perfect. So now let's just keep on watching GJ for reaction. Gold is just at support at 1770. We need to either break below this area to get the wick fill and continue down to 1760. Yeah, 1760. Perfect. Mic check. Everyone can hear me on YouTube. Good. Awesome. You missed beautiful. No, I actually took a little chunk of that. I got in for 16 pips at the break of 148, 600, 700. But yeah, I usually don't trade Asian. Now that we've been getting some volume lately. I was actually looking at it. Reason why I started the stream at 7:30 is because Streamlabs was updating. But yes, it worked out. Sales played out perfectly fine at the break of 148, 700, 600. Right now, we just need to wait for support to be formed and watch the reaction at 0.500, since I'll be considering it a PPL, a point of interest. So let's just try to wait and see if we could catch a buy or a sell, depending on on how we move on the smaller time frames. Remember, we still got 26 minutes to London Open. So we're still good. What's going on? See how many pips GJ has moved since New York. 186 pips. Wow, beautiful retracement. So let's try to go onto the higher time frames. See what's going on. All right, let's go onto the weekly.
You know, we're bouncing up against yesterday's low.
Yes, sir.
That's interesting.
Overall structure on GJ is extremely bullish. I'm still expecting a higher pullback, a much bigger pullback for price correction. But if we go, if we start seeing to the left for possible targets, once we start breaking above 150, 200, we have 150 to 500, 154, 200, and top of the week will be 155, 500 right there. On to the daily. So far we've only had 2 bearish candles. That's one of the reasons why I'm expecting a much bigger pullback. It's really not that much, and correct some of that bullish impulse onto the 4 hour.
I agree. Do you usually wait for Tokyo Open?
I usually don't take any trades during Asian. I just try to set up for pre-London or London Open and see possible setups for that time frame from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. We focus on looking for possible entries. But if we get that volatility during Asian and we see a possible trade, why not take it? Like what happened on Tuesday.
Right.
Tuesday we had that breakout up to 150, 150 to 200, 160, and it happened during Asian. I've never, well, I've seen this happen maybe a couple of times. So you can always be ready to take a buy or a sell depending on the volatility and if we're not ranging. So just keep it onto the 30-minute. See see how it's forming. This is what I'm expecting to see. Let me just draw it. So this is the 500 area. Bounce back. Some support. Basically some range around here. We can either break down to continue to the next target, or we can continue up once we break above 0.500 to retest these uh, highs created.
Yeah, I'm thinking breakdown and then range until London.
Yeah, so for now, from 8 p.m. till 9, I really don't expect that much of a movement, but we can see how candles print on the 15 and the 30-minute, and from there we can get a bias on whether we want to get some buys or sells. This is ugly as well.
And gold looks like it's turning already. Looks like gold is going to be a good buy in London.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out gold right now. We still got 10 minutes.
No, I mean for London.
Yeah, but I'm saying we still
Like,
got 10 minutes to see how Asian opens. On gold, I'm looking at sales if we break below 1770. So at 8 p.m. we might have that retracement to then continue down.
nah, I think Asia will spike gold up and then it'll range and then there will be a buy setup in London.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We could have a retracement at 8 p.m. to then continue down. We first need some sort of consolidation. But overall, yes, on gold, it makes more sense to look into sells rather than buys. Don't be a hero and call the bottoms.
I think the buys are done. I think the sells are done, and I think gold is just going to go up.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully.
I think any sell setups are going to be bear traps. But I've been wrong before.
Yeah, no, you just gotta be patient and see how how 8 p.m. opens, and then from there we can see some either consolidation, a retracement, but but yeah, let's just wait for now.
Oh,
Still
I'm
got
not
10
even
minutes.
trading today.
Oh, okay. Me
Oh,
fix this for some reason.
I'm just
I'm
hanging.
lagging a lot. This is super choppy.
Do other people usually talk in here?
Yeah, yeah. You can talk, man. You can talk whatever you want. This is a stream just to chill, talk, see possible setups, previous setups, how we could have taken them. But right now, I don't know why I'm spiking um, my streaming thing. OBS is just updating, and it's been
That's why
updating
because
since
it keeps
7 p.m.
updating, man.
What's up, Momo?
Because you just update the things.
Yes, probably. I probably have to reset this, but
You know what is much better to update your things after 2, 3 days or weeks or whatever? Because if there is a problem, you're gonna be informed to don't update your things,
yeah,
right?
Right. Then you get the update and the patch at the same time.
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah,
have
to
the
be fair-
same idea on GU?
On GU, I was actually looking at GU. I was waiting for a retracement. I don't trade it. I was looking at it from London, and it looked like we were gonna take off after 1 point, I think 2500 or something like that. And so far, I haven't looked at it since then. So I'm gonna take a look at it right now.
Yeah, Mark.
Let's see GU. Yeah, I
Can
wanted
you
I
hear
wanted to
me?
see GU to see how the dollar is acting. So yeah, the buys did not play out at all.
And here you, Salim. Go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, to be fair, like the gold on the monthly is approaching the 1775. It's the support on a monthly.
On the
It'll be
monthly,
interesting to see. Yeah, on a monthly, yes. It'll be interesting to see whether it's going to close above the 1775 because we also created a resistance on the monthly back in October 2012.
October 2012. All right, let me check that out. Let me take all of this out, do a fresh analysis on gold. Right now, yeah, definitely we're in a monthly support on gold. If we break below that area, it's gonzo. Um, we have 1680. Under 1680, we have 1580. If we hold support, then it will be perfect to take buys from the bottom of the support. We just need to hold on the monthly, like you're saying. I really don't look at the monthly often. I don't swing trade. I don't like looking into like that big movement on a high time frame. So I rather just stick to maybe the weekly, the highest, on the daily. Yeah,
I
we
just like to
just
see a monthly
support.
how it closes, like overall, just towards the last week of the end of the month, just to see how it's reacting to certain levels.
Exactly. Now, if you see here on gold, we had this nice channel, right? Beginning of August of 2020. That's when we started basically just heading down. At this point, we were very we were just looking for direction, creating these highs. We did not continue going up. Um, now we've created that low here that we're just retesting at the moment. So I would say this is a critical point to see direction on gold for maybe the rest of the year. If we reject this area and then continue up by printing bullish candles, then that was it. That was that retracement on gold to then continue up. Remember, guys, gold is limited. It's a limited resource, so there's I don't think price can always retrace as much. It's definitely gonna be um bullish until we find a solution to a gold replacement maybe. But yes, gold, it's a safe haven. Investors would always stick to gold regardless of how it is. Reason why we had such a huge reversal on gold we hit 2000. That was a historical price. We haven't had those highs since maybe, let me see, when was the last time gold was higher than 2000. Never, yeah, historical high. So I'm a strong believer that we're gonna retest that area once we start, getting rejection to these zones around here to finally start heading up.
You know,
Imagine,
the other thing about gold is,
yeah, right?
like, even on the daily, we had a support created on the 30th of November 2020. We've also had another support created on the 19th of February. So now, like, the daily candle from yesterday closed below that support. So it'll be interesting whether we're going to have like a fake out on the daily candle to come back, to
Exactly.
flip, yeah, or if it's just gonna,
So the best way to see if
go
we're
in
gonna
bearish.
if the best way to see if we're gonna have a fake out is to go into maybe the 4 hour and start seeing bullish candles printing, and of course rejecting this zone here, which is
I'd
1770.
put a buy stop at 1773, targeting 1778.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Above this area, 1774. That's I think that's coming from my lower time frame charts. Above that area, once we go past this body, the body of this candle, I believe we're gonna continue up. We do definitely gonna consolidate if we're forming support to then continue up. We just need some consolidation on the 4 hour, something like this, right? To then continue up. Wow, huge retracement on GJ. Beautiful, right? Like I said, we might retest that 148,600 area to then continue down or create some support around here. So that was the close of that 30-minute. Now we have Asian opening. We closed no, I wouldn't say a pretty decent bullish candle. We have some range to continue up, so that's why I'm expecting that retest of 148,900. But right now I wouldn't be taking any buys or sells. I want to see a support established in this range on the 15 or the 30-minute to then create that sense of direction. So just wait for support to be formed and watch the reaction at 0.500. So how we could have taken this move to the downside? Basically, we would have waited for the break below 148,800. That's that that was a strong 30-minute support. We rejected twice. New York open 8 a.m. We continued up. We created that high at 140. I mean 150.400. Then we started coming down. Sales would have worked right below this area, 150.100, and safer sales would have been at 149.900, right underneath 150. And it ran for 150 pips. Oh, that's good. See how the 4 hours forming. Yeah, that level got hit right on the dot, 148.200. Perfect. By 2 pips, 220. So now we're in a very indecisive point. I don't know. Oh, we have to wait for this 4-hour candle to close. And safer buys, like I said, guys, if you want to take that, will be at the break of 148.700. We're only 3 minutes in the Asian session. Safer buys will be at the break of this area. Wait for a candle to close above this area to then continue up, and basically just a break and retest, right? So you want this to break, continue down, and finally move up. But we need a break above this area here. So just wait, be patient if you're looking for buys. Honestly, I'm not looking for anything until I see some structure, some support. I want to see something like this, right? Something like this formed in this zone to then either take sales below this support or buys above this resistance. Simple. This will be a waiting game now. Fortunately, we missed. Well, I took 16 pips out of it, so it's okay for an Asian session. I really don't expect to get more than 20 pips. So yeah, definitely. For pre-London, 1 a.m. What would I be expecting if we break above this area? Of course, a continuation to the upside. We have resistance created at 149.200 here. So 149.200, somewhere around here. If we break above that area, then that would be a better confirmation to then continue up and finally retest that previous high created during New York Open. And you want to see some reaction around this zone. If we start to reject, then it will be a better confirmation for sales. Man, why is this so choppy? Jesus. Right around here, right? You want to get some rejection and get that squeeze to the downside. So what I'm seeing here is just a high created, a low, and now it looks like we just created another high. Another lower high. So this will be your high, your low. In this case, it will be a lower low, and then this will be a lower high. Better sales will be at the break of 5 minutes. But like I said, I just want to see some support established I wouldn't be calling tops or bottoms right now.
I've sent you a chart on.
What's that?
I've just sent you a chart if you
Oh,
want to
okay,
have a look.
cool. Let me check it out.
Yeah, to be fair, more likely I'd be changing it because obviously price moved too much.
Yeah,
I just have to review it
you just
around
wanna
the
wait for
session.
wait for some support at least, you know. Want to
Yeah,
see
definitely.
some
Yeah.
bouncing around this area to then either get another rejection to this this resistance and then continue down. Since we had a pretty good push on at 7 p.m. Yeah. All right, so this is your chart, right, Celine? Okay, so daily resistance at 149,630. That will be your runner's TP if if you get the buys. Okay, buys above 149 flat, perfect. And your sales at the close of 148, 680, 690, which it happened already. That was your daily low, which it broke. We're not creating a wick on the daily. Runners full TP. So you're still holding sales?
Yeah, no. It's just the analysis that I've done for GJ.
Oh, okay, but you didn't take the trade.
No, I didn't take it. No,
Oh,
like
okay.
as I was making the chart, it just kept moving, but I just have to say it
It
as it
just
is.
happened, right? Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how gold it's gonna continue to move. We have that wick to get filled here at 17 60, and GJ, you wanna have that clean another but safer sales will be at the break of that 15-minute candle here. But we want to see, you definitely want to start seeing more bearish momentum, more rejection to that resistance, and of course you want to see candles printing bearish. So we're just in this range right now. I know it's a big range, but it will be safer just to wait for that break above 148,700 or create some support to then take have that better sense of direction for either buys or sells. It's a 48 pip range. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me use the restroom and I'll be right back with you. Just give me 1 second. For YouTube, if you guys want to send charts, just send them, please. I'll be analyzing them as soon as I can. Let's just go into the 5 minutes, see how it's playing. Yeah, it looks like we're rejecting that zone. Yeah, guys, be right back. Oh wow, it looks like we're heading down already. All right, so let's get back to business. So imagine, just as an example, the trade that I would get in if I start seeing these 15-minute candles printing bearish will be would be something like this, right? Right, expecting this to continue down at the break of 148,600. My My stop loss would be at the normal 15-20 pips, somewhere around here. And we have that whole entire range to get filled. This is it. If you want to take a sell inside the range, remember, you do what you do with your risk. It's your money you're playing with. It's I will consider it a high risk, high reward sell, but you want to definitely wait for better confirmations, like seeing, of course, 15-minute candles just printing bearish. So that's basically the whole trade idea here. Some support, establish that on this zone. And the continuation down, right? But we need a clean break below 148, 500, 558. Because right now we might just retrace, keep rejecting that zone. So that's why I said that it's best to wait for support to get established and then take a buy or a sell. It sounds weird, right? Wait for support to be formed. I wouldn't say wait for support. I would say just wait for more rejection and consolidation. Not support, honestly, because support will be down here on the smaller time frames. See what's gold doing. Yeah, you see how gold is still struggling at 1770. Even with the Asian session push, we're still consolidating around here. I believe better buy opportunities will be at the break of 1773, and sales will be right below 1760, 1766, 1767. The wick fill on the 1 hour looks too nice on what, on GJ? Yes, if you look into the 1 hour, wow, it's beautiful. A huge wick fill. Rejection already. We did not break above 148,700. So trade idea would be a continuation down, but we want to see some sort of order block support on the 5-minute, maybe the 15, to then pierce right through it, right? Right. See how we're breaking down right now? So you want to see at least two consecutive 50-minute candles printing bearish and breaking below 148,500. You have this here, right? That wick, which I'll consider some sort of support. If we break below that, then we can continue. We can continue to retest that low created on the 1 hour. Yeah, so this is basically coming from this support here, right? Right here, boom. So you want to see something like this, but vice versa. You know, the wick created, some retracement happening, and then boom, finally getting a wick fill. So something like this. So of course that volatility has to be in order to continue down and break that that 148 500 area, which is here, to continue down. Now for buys, we need a close above this area. So something like this, a small retest again, and a continuation up, right? So this will be the determining factor. You can either get a wick fill down or a rejection to the downside and then continuing up. But so far, this is a no trading zone. Let me just put it right here just in case. It's 8:24. I still got. We still got an hour until China opens. Definitely, most definitely don't want to be stuck in a consolidation. On the 1 minute, let's see how it looks. Yeah, so we're just bouncing from this zone to this zone. So better sales will be below this area here. And above that resistance at 148 700 for buys. Because if we break below this zone here, it's a lot cleaner. This is all clean range, you know, a swift movement that happened. So we can definitely clear that zone a lot better if we break below this zone. It looks like we're not doing much. We're just consolidating around there. That move happened pre-Asian. Unfortunately, we couldn't catch it. So let's see how the 1 hour is doing. Still struggling to break below 148, 570, 560. I don't know who asked about GU, but here it is. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it looks about the same as GJ. Still, don't know if we can keep heading down and getting that wick fill will be perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks the same. On GU, you have that support here, which turned into resistance coming from here. We retested it, and then you have this zone down here, which is the bottom of the wick, and trade will be a sell if we can continue down. How many pips is this from entry point? 29, 30 pips. So it's literally the same as DJ. So yeah, we're rejecting that area. Now we're breaking below that previous bullish 15-minute. If we keep breaking below that that low on the bullish momentum candle, then I believe we're gonna continue down.
Lupa pimunyanyo.
What was that? What the fuck? You guys send me charts like you guys send nudes. Wow, so I guess that was the highlight of the session, and we missed it. So far, the only thing we can do, honestly, is just wait to get the support established. So then we can go ahead and get a retest to that resistance, and then continue down, right? Right. Money rockets from Juve. Money rockets. You see how we're just slowly losing that momentum to the upside? That's why I believe we're gonna continue to retest that zone and finally just head down. Whew. So far, between this area, we might just consolidate a little to then continue down. By the way, this is just an example. Whenever I do that, that means consolidation. Doesn't mean that we're gonna touch one time here, then another time to the upside, and then continue down, right? It's just that's the international symbol for consolidation. So we got here, bam, bam, bam. Hey, whenever you see that on a chart, that means it's consolidation. So jokes aside, a break below this zone will be a lot much better to get that high risk, high reward sell. Remember, that's up to you. From my opinion, I wouldn't do it now because it will be basically a swing trade. I would just hold it for that consolidation to happen and then a continuation down, during the pre-London to London Open session. Because let's say we break and we get that wick fill in the 1 hour, our next target will be at after we get that wick fill. If we break below that area, then we have another wick down here at 147,800. So here, yeah, even on the 30 minutes. That will be from here to here. 70 pips, pretty decent, not gonna lie. The international sign for drawdown. Nah, that's the international sign for consolidation. And yes, whoever was asking me if that was me doing the replay whatever game with this guy, I think his name is JP Savage. Uh, yes, that was me, and I won. It's a pretty fun game, not gonna lie. So basically, how it works is that you go on Trading View and you go into one time frame, I think, and depending on your selection, let's say that you do a one-to-one trade, and you let's say you have a 12 pip stop, then your take profit will be 12 pips, but you don't know what's going after, right? Because you can't see it, so you back test pretty much, and then if it hits your take profit, you win the trade. If it hits your stop loss, you lose the trade. Really nothing much going on, guys. Yeah, I got you, A-Rod. All right, so on the 1 minute, um, basically you're seeing what I'm seeing too. Bearish intraday structure, correct. Higher reward sells on the retest. Okay, so that's 148,800 will be a retest. It's a little up there, but it's 20 something pips from current price. 20, I mean, oh no, not 20, 15 pips. So sales from there for high risk, high reward sales. I would rather, like I said, see more consolidation, see that support getting established, like how it's doing here on the smaller time frames, and then see a pierce through it. So let me annotate here. So this will be your sales at this point. You have support created around here, and your resistance here. So you have that channel on the 1 minute. We might break out of it, and then continue up, finally retesting that 0.800 like you said, and then heading down. That would be high risk, high reward. In my case, I would rather see that support, form, hold, maybe get that break above that area, continue down, and then my sales will be from here, safer, below 148 600. Yeah, 148 600, something like this. So you're getting that area here. You have your support established, the 1 minute, and your resistance above here. And I just want to see how price reacts in this area, this zone here. 0.74800. See how we're rejecting that? Perfect. Beautiful. I love to go by PPLs, quarter points, but sometimes they don't we don't really get to hit them right on the dot. So I'm just going based on that on this resistance created on the higher time frames, which is 148 700 instead of 148 800. Oh, okay, we got a chart coming from Iron Man. Never seen a chart from Iron Man before, but let's see it. See what's up, Clay. What's up, Clay? And page not found. What the fuck, man? Do you know how to send a chart, bro? Bro, my God, I got
Wrong
excited.
chart.
I got fucking excited for 1 second here.
Wrong chart.
Man, you gotta go here. You see on the top, look at my mouse. Right here on the top, there's an icon that says snapshot. You click on it, you get the code, you get the link. Once you get the link, you copy the last digits. Copy it, paste it on another tab, and then you see the X/X. You copy that, and then you boom, you paste it here.
Hey man, you do great tutorials.
I have a video. It's in the description. Right there, boom.
That's because you're the man.
Yes, sir. So that's my chart. See. Yeah, A-Rod, like I was saying to you, if you're looking into the smaller time frames, you don't have to really wait until 0.800. You can take that sell a little lower than that. Oh, look, I got the chart from Iron Man. So Iron Man, what's in it? I don't see anything, man. It's literally blank. There's nothing. This is what am I expecting here? Am I expecting a sell? I know this is the 1 hour. We're rejecting that support, which is resistance now, and then we're continuing down. So
Nice chart. No markup.
nope, nothing marked up.
Absolutely nothing.
I can't see anything. If there is nothing marked up, I really can't see anything.
You got to take that one to the lab and see if there's really any markup. Maybe there's something hidden on it.
Maybe, who knows? So we still rejecting that zone.
Yeah, nice rejection on that 1 minute.
Yes, sir. So for me, safer sales will be below this zone. Zone. Maybe you deleted your drawings, Iron Man. Just make sure that the drawings are on, and then you click on the snapshot and you send it. Shit, bless you, brother.
Bless you, man.
Just ranging for now, really not much going on. We do have that massive rejection here on the 15. So that's giving me more confidence that sales will play out. The 1 hour still hasn't closed. We still got 15 minutes for it to close. If it closes as a doji, I strongly believe we're going to continue down to finally retest that wick, fill it up, get the wick fill on the next 1 hour candle, and continue down, baby, downtown.
Do you like that 15-minute close on GJ, or would you wait for a second one?
Let me see right now. It closed not so strong. Maybe wait for a pullback, trying to see if price goes above this body, goes up, and then continues down, and finally get the close above below this small support here.
Awesome.
Yeah, just maybe wait. It will be an impulse trade just to take it now. Your stops can be at 10 pips. I think this is 10 pips, right? It's actually less. And you expect, price to go up a little, make a top wick, and then continue down. But like I said, this right here will be safer for me. If you go into the 1 minute or 5 minute even, you can see that price stood up at 148, 500, 570, 570, 560. It would be best just to get a clean break below that zone to then continue down and mirror this push up.
So you prefer a break of the 30-minute low?
Is it a 30-minute low? The body, yes, not the whole wick. So if it goes underneath the body, then it will be a little risky, but it will be an impulse sell, and I will just manage my risk accordingly, expecting that the next 30-minute candle closes, below or goes below underneath that wick, this wick here, which is at 148, 500, and well 530. It's still at still not 500. So then we might just reject it, create more support around that area to then continue down. But this will be like a precipitated entry. Um, expecting that this is going to continue down, break the small support, retest it, and then continue, and then finally just continue down to hit that wick fill on the 1 hour.
So the reason why you're talking so much is because we're in a no trade zone, right?
Exactly. We're just in a no trade zone right now. There's really not much to talk about.
And because you're not playing any video games on the side.
No, man. Why would I be playing video games?
If you're like playing DoD or something,
No, I don't play video games.
Sorry, that was just bad.
I mean, bro, is that you in the picture? You got a beard like that? That's crazy. Huh?
I'll turn back my video back on. I'm in the dark though.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's a great beard, brother.
Thank you. It's getting scraggly since
25 years old.
since COVID, man.
Oh,
since COVID, I haven't been out, so it gets all scraggly. It's all. See this?
yeah, it's like you got the Santa beard.
It's the wise man beard.
Yeah, the wise.
Yeah,
man.
I don't do anything with it. I haven't ever done anything with it.
And you?
I don't do anything with the mustache either. And don't worry, man.
Yeah, just let it ride.
Yeah, the girls, they come and go. It doesn't matter.
It's awesome. I love it. Girls are like money. They come and go. So.
Las chicas vienen y salen.
Yeah, exactly. Chicas vienen y salen.
No me importa nada.
There you go. So yeah, guys, just as I predicted, we're just gonna range around this area. Better confirmation for sales will be at the break of 148,570. As we get close to 148,500, always look out for that price, as it's a quarter point, and usually we get some reaction. Most of the time we get reaction around those points on GJ. But apparently, I don't think we're gonna continue up to make that a top wick here. Let's just wait and see. Got 10 minutes.
We feel like on GJ, like a much better sales. I think it'll be on the close, on the break of the 148,500, because we've got
exactly
support on the left on the 1 hour.
Exactly.
We might react on that level.
On the 1 hour, we have that support here.
Yeah, it's on the left. It's from the 23rd.
Yeah, and this support here, right?
Yeah.
22nd. So yeah, that's what I said. Look out for reaction at 0.500. I don't know. I deleted it.
I think if I was going to take a sell, I'd probably wait for this 1 hour to close.
Yes, wait.
Yeah.
If you go into the smaller time frames, you go into the 1 minute, you can clearly. When you see price action like this on the 1 hour, like it's very indecisive. What I usually do is that I go into the 1 minute and I see how the candles are printing. Basically, it's a range, a channel, whatever you want to call it, and in this case,
like a wave.
Right, it's a wave. So you want to see a break below that wave to then continue down and target the cleaner scene. So the cleaner scene, it's below this zone because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1 minute candles that are accumulating, I believe, 20 pips, maybe. Yeah, 20 pips. So break below that area, you would expect a clean of fill. This right here is the wick, basically. So you have this whole zone here as the wick, and this is what you want to have filled. You want to get the wick filled. So to get that wick fill for better confirmations, you want to have a break below that small support we're working with here. If you notice how the 1 minute forms is basically the same thing as looking at the 15 or the 30 minute. And sometimes we get clean price action like how we're getting here. It looks a little messy, but it's clean. Um, very very visual when it comes to the breaks. I know that if we break below this area, we can continue down. If we break below this area, then we have a lot to retest to the downside. It's clean traffic. It's just a range, you know. You gotta work with it.
Nice, bro. You trading in there?
No, I'm not trading in this range. And gold is basically just doing the same. Really, not much going on. It's very messy.
Gold looks like it's getting ready to turn, but doing the old slow way.
Yes, correct. But if we turn and we go up, we start going up, you know, creating wicks to the downside for rejection. We have a lot of conflict in this area here. So better
Yeah.
buys, I believe, will be above 1773. So let me just type this in.
Yeah, until then it's going to be messy Friday.
Yes, sir. Remember, it's already Friday. Don't be forcing any trades. Better buy at the break of 1773 120 to be exact. Okay, and sells will be at the break of this small support here. $17.67. Right. See how GJ is doing. GJ is still struggling to break. Oh look, we're still rejecting that. Now it looks like we're making lows and lower highs and lower lows. So you got your lower high here, your lower low, your lower high. Now expect price to continue down, and hopefully we can get that break below 148, 570, 570. Okay, so another chart coming in. Let's check it out from Andres. Oh man. Yeah, super choppy, super choppy. Okay, so you have a couple flips in here, expecting the candle flip bearish. I can't really see what's bearish or not. Oh, it's DJ, so it's the same thing. Okay, you want to have a break below your 0.38 on your fib. And you're aiming for sales based on the Fib retracement we just had. Perfect. Yeah, makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Mac, see, okay, another one from Ironman. Let's see that. Let's hope that this one works, or you have some drawings in it. If you do your analysis on MT4, what you could do, or MT5, is take a screenshot, upload it. Okay, look. Oh, nice. We got some target back to the high on the 1 hour. 1 hour candle close. Tail longer than body of candle. 15 examples this week. And you mark the examples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 15, 10 to 15 would have made 20. Would have made plus 20. I don't know what that means. But your theory is that when the tail of the body, when the tail of the candle is longer than the body, you expect um you expect the reversal. Am I right? So you will be buying around here once you get another rejection. I quit if this doesn't work. Yeah, that's what I just said. You expect a reversal if the tail is longer than the body in the candle on the 1 hour. Yes, it makes
And it's a
sense.
swing trade, so he targets the last high.
I see. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right, so we have moved how many pips so far from here to here? About 6 pips. Um, right now we're still stuck on that support. This is the crucial point that you guys want to see. You want to see a break below 570, and of course a close. We might have another retest, something like this to the upside. Sometimes GJ does not retest, but just keeping it old school. Let's say that we get that break below, and then we retest to then continue down. When you have the 500 area, which we have to worry about once we get there. So it can be something like this too. This is the 500 zone. You want the break here, the retest again, and then finally continuing down to hit that, to finally get the wick fill. Let's see how it plays out. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. I gotta go handle something with my family. I really don't know. I haven't tried the whatever you're saying about the 1 hour. If the tail it's longer than the body, meaning that it's more prompt to have a reversal. It makes sense because I'm guessing that's more rejection uh, than than your typical support. But other than that, on gold, I would just wait until we break above 1773 for better buys, rather than calling a bottom around here, or sells in case it plays out for whatever reason. But overall, I'm more biased to buy gold rather than sells. Based on the higher time frames. Just give me 1 second.
Well, that last hour candle, the tail is not longer than the body. So maybe it's long, but it's not longer than the body.
I'm guessing you measure it by by pips. I really don't know that. I don't know how that works about the tail being
I measured it. It's shorter than the body.
So it's 33, and the tail, I'm guessing, is the wick, right?
Oh, it looks different on your broker, actually. Maybe it's just my broker.
This
On
feed
your
is,
broker,
yeah,
it looks longer.
yeah. This is Oanda, I think. No, not Oanda. It's what's the broker
What
here?
you're using IDC?
IDC, I think. It's not IDC. It's Forex.com.
I looked on IC
It's
markets. It's shorter. Let me see
no, it's Oanda.
Owanda. One second.
It's Oanda.
I check Owanda.
Yeah, but I really don't care about that. I just want to see a clean break. I wouldn't
The
be.
1 hour, they're usually the same between brokers. This time it's
Oh
different.
wow! Look at that nasty break, guys. Awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. Whoever who here has taken that sell? Jesus.
I took it right at
Yeah, I mean,
as it broke the 30-minute low, like the previous one, the
Awesome.
bullish one.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm actually 8 pips up.
Yeah, I took it too.
I'm eight
yeah,
pips
me
up.
too. I'm 7 pips up.
I had a sell stop below
Nice.
this area. So what I'm saying, guys, right now is that we're gonna have a possible retest. So that's awesome. Glad you guys took it. Secure your 10 pips.
Yeah, like a retest of 148, 500.
Right. So we head down to 145. I mean 470. Now we retested it, 500, but still we're not quite out of the woods yet. We want to see a continuation down. But yeah, it worked out. Awesome. Glad you guys took it. Now, be right back, guys. Let me go use the restroom. I don't know why it is. I think I drink a lot of water. We did break that small support, like I said. Now we just need to continue down on the 1 hour, see how it's doing. Still got 22 pips to go. Yeah, 22 pips. I'll be right back, guys.
Please leave your message for Jubilee.
Oh, oh wow! Look at that retracement on GJ. Horrible. But whoever took those 10 pips, awesome, secured. Um, see what's going on now. Got that support created. Better sales will be again underneath of 148,570. I'm gonna go ahead and also set up an alert here. So if we go below that area, then there will be a re-entry point. And that was the, again, no trade zone if we close above that area, which I don't think we should. We should continue down. Then again, it's Asian, so these reversals tend to happen a lot. Just be careful if you're holding any positions. Well, that was a decent move, right? For Asian, pretty decent. 10, 11 pips. Not gonna lie, that's better than nothing. So I'm gonna set up an alert here, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys. I think right now that was the move for the session. Remember that we are continuing on a bearish momentum. Hopefully, we're gonna get that 1 hour wick fill soon. That previous 1 hour, I don't like the closing on it, but then we have this 1 hour creating that wick to the downside. We just need to stay underneath 148,570, as I mentioned to you here before. And yeah, you're welcome, guys. That was a quick Asian session, you know. That's when the lower time frames like the 1 minute come in handy once you want to see that channel support we need to break out of in order to continue up or down. Then yeah, you go into the 1 minute or 5 minute, and you kind of see a better view of it, right? And yeah, that's what it was. Just basically 1 minute candle just hit us with at least 10 pips. So thank you guys. Sorry again for the delay on the stream. I had problems with Streamlabs OBS. It's just updating for I don't even know what reason why. Didn't do anything better, and I'll probably have to reset my Mac because it's laggy as shit. So thank you guys for showing up. See you guys on the next stream. Hit the like button, smash it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Bye bye. Take care.